So, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to this open lecture at the Royal Society, organised in association with FSTC, the Foundation for Science, Technology and Civilization. Before I introduce our speaker this evening, I'd like to invite Professor Lorna Casselton, who is Foreign Secretary and Vice President of the Royal Society, to offer some words of welcome.
Well, it's a great pleasure to welcome you to the Royal Society this evening, to hear Professor Burnett lecture and to see the wonderful exhibition, which I hope you may have time to see afterwards, which the exhibition curator, Dr. Turkmani, will show you later in the evening. Now, as Jim has just said, I'm Foreign Secretary of the Royal Society, and my brief from the 1663 Charter, the 1663 Charter, which was 3 years after the Society was founded, it said that fellows had to go out and have affairs with all manner of foreigners. Well, it's been a very good job for the past 5 years, I have to tell you. Well, the early fellows were not just interested in living scientists, but in the giants of science that went before. When the Society was founded, as I said, in 1660, 350 years ago, the fellows were not content to just think about science. They were experimentalists. They had to carry out experiments and make observations. Their motto, as it still is, was nullius in verba, which sort of loosely translated is take no man's word for it. From the very beginning, they were interested in the observations and experiments of others, of course, which is why they were so interested in the Arabic and Persian manuscripts arriving at that time in England and describing so many experiments and observations, some written by scholars living centuries before. And not content with translation, they wanted to read them in the original script. The most famous chemist at that time, Robert Boyle, had studied Arabic for other reasons, but he was able to use this knowledge and that of his friends who were familiar with Arabic and Persian to read many treatises. Edmund Halley, the astronomer, learned Arabic when he was 50 because he had spotted errors in a Latin translation he was reading. The Royal Society does not just elect fellows from the UK and the Commonwealth. It always elects foreign fellows each year, who we always welcome. But it's interesting to note that the Royal Society elected 3 Arab fellows in the 17th and 18th centuries. I should like to thank the Foundation for Science, Technology and Culture and the Qatar Foundation for sponsoring the curating and research of the Arabic Roots exhibition, and of course that was done by Dr. Turkmani, who will show you around later. And I also think this is a really wonderful occasion for us to meet together and hear about the Arab world.
Thank you very much, Lorna.